All right, well, hopefully, I believe I loaded this correctly this time. So this mod pack, we played many times. And I have to unload it every single time, load the ships every time. This is from Mr. Keast. It's called the Type DEF Rejects mod. So, did that unlock everything? Yes, it did. So the last ship we played, we only have 2 ships left in this mod pack. And the last one we played was the Border Police, which was this one. So, we'll go with the Magnum Fed Cruiser as the last one, I guess. Wow, okay, so this ship has, what is this called? The Speedstrel. Speedstrel. Alright, this might be a very fast run then. It's all blurred. Oh wow, that's cool. I've not seen an effect like that before. What's the description? What are you reading this for? We could be in Sector 2 by now! Casual player, 70 jumps. Speedrunner, 56 jumps. World recorder, 48 jumps. Is this designed to be beat in the fewest number of jumps possible or something? MLG, I'm not hacking, I swear. What a great thing here. Mr. Keys has come up with a lot of cool, I mean, like, just to review, like, this was just a combat drone with a bunch of combat drones. This crazy giant Lanius B-looking thing with crystal boarding. There's been a lot of fun, cool ship designs in this ship pack. I highly recommend it for anybody. Just like I recommend most of, basically all our RPG Nerdo ships. So we have 4 beam weapons. And only 4 weapon power. FTL recharge booster, pre-igniter. Okay, I can see why this ship might be a fast run. We have Gibbs, follow the rebellion. They fly out really fast and then are no longer blurry. Okay, very nice, very nice. Alright, so Mr. Keys is always our pilot. We can have a silly device for this run, I guess, since we have an NG. Only 1 key ship left. That's rough. You're hoping to get your last Star Trek update done by the end of August. Well, don't worry. Don't feel like you have to go fast or anything. I'm planning on starting up SMPK Insurrection because Slow Rider reached out to me a couple months ago that there's been an update for that, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. So I can definitely start playing into that next. As a kind of take Mr. Keys' place as the last ship of every day whenever I need another ship kind of thing. Alright, so level 2 shields and hacking 2. Only 12 drone parts. So if I want to not use drone parts, it'd be halberd beam to shields. And mini beam if they don't have value point in shields. NG me for Gilboard, and Pybo will take a Mantis. Alright, I'll get you in a second. Pre-ignited beams, man. Pre-ignited beams. This is going to be a fast run. Maybe I will get another run in today. Who knows? So NG Gilboard. And Pyboy wants to be a Mantis. Alright. Here we go. Pyboy, you're not the coffee maker or the teapot or whatever you usually are. Am I going for a world record, Kappa? It's totally going for a world record on something that nobody else has ever played before. But no, I'm not gonna go for any of those things. I mean, I guess I could. Maybe I don't even remember what it said. Does anybody remember what the different records were? Like number of jumps? I don't keep track of how many jumps I take in average runs, so I don't really have those numbers memorized. I vaguely remember how much scrap is good. Like if you get over 2K, that's good. 100 jumps is good, maybe? So if you did a world record 48, I don't know. I don't know. How many value points you got in shields, bro? Guess you probably repaired one before I get my next bit of damage through there. By the way, I hope I'm not tired of slug cats. There will be more of them in the future. All right, all right. Well, it was a fun ship. I'm not as long as it's fun. Will I have to collect more meat? 76, 60, and 48. Yeah, that is a pretty small number of jumps on average, I would say. I'm probably just gonna go. Well, we'll see. We'll see how MLG Pro speedrun strats I go here. I'm gonna sell the lowest amount because that gives me enough for second shield. So let's do that. Now we're safe on most fights and can train if I want to. It's my stream and I can train if I want to. Train if I want to. This is a safe fight if I wanted to train dodges and weapons. Do I want to? With mind control, not really. Not really. Yeah, that is 3 out of the 4 ships, or 2 out of the 3 ships we fought so far that have shield value point. It is so stinking common on hard difficulty that ships have value points in Sector 1. It's crazy. Just auto-fire the mini-beam, I guess, for weapon training. Besides, I already got my own record. I already got my personal best hard no pause streak. That's why I can be more relaxed while playing FTL. We got our personal best of 37 wins in a row. Don't need any more records. Although, if I can get another record, that would be pretty awesome. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, store... 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9 power weapon system, so... Probably gonna sell... something. Empty jump is empty. Personal best jumps at 118. I guess that's on the ship for being fast, but meh, fast enough. If I sell, man, I want to get the double halberd beam online as quickly as I can. Actually, how much would that be? There's 74 scrap we need. Halberd whole beam, I think, is a one-shot on the boss, if I'm not mistaken. So... I don't want to sell anything else, though. Okay, I guess I'm going to just save. I don't need to actually sell anything. I just sold that because every ship's got frickin'... whatchamacallit? Value point and shields. Mini-beam's never going to do anything unless I start hacking. By the time I start hacking, I'm probably going to turn on whole beam anyway. Halberd Hole is a one-shot on the boss? Okay. So that's the challenge. We have to one-shot the boss. Nah. And I don't care about doing it in the fewest number of jumps possible. Even if that's what MLG Pro strats would be. I scoff at your challenges, Mr. Case. I scoff. Look, there's literally been only one enemy that's had no shield value point. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, outpost is guaranteed double reward. This is going to be a relaxing run. All I got to do is... Well, I will eventually have to start hacking once they have 2 shields, but all I got to do is halberd beam them through phase 1 and, or sector 1 and 2. I like it. Random auction not included question, but what do I think the worst way to produce O2 is? The worst way? As in most difficult or most wasteful? Like the way I always produced O2 is, what is it that... Oh, that YouTuber, a Gonzalez, or Rodriguez, it was like a name of a person who came up with the design that uses electrolyzers and you run water through it. And I think he called it a Gonzalez or something, or Rodriguez, a half Rodriguez or something is like the best. I don't know what the worst way is. Probably a polluted O2 vent, because then you have to clean out the O2, but maybe that's actually really good. I don't know. It's been so long since I played that I don't remember all the builds for Auction Not Included. I need to play it again though, because I think there's a mod DLC that came out recently. That is a lot of red. There's a lot of red sectors. If I go down, I have more green choices, but Rebel is worse than Abandoned, so I'm gonna go Abandoned. What is his name? What's that YouTuber's name? And we're back, is how he always starts his videos. With another video of Auction Not Included. Not Mike Copley. It's not Scott Manley. One's for FTL, the other's for Kerbal Space Program. I can't remember his name. Some of our guys are not great anti-border dudes. Francis John, that's his name. That is exactly it. That's right. Francis John. He's the number one Auction Not Included YouTuber I know about anyway. You're stubborn, just do your own thing? Yeah, I sometimes will do that, but when you're getting into crazy builds like steam power plants and turning... What do? You turn lava into obsidian and then into igneous rock so you can feed your stone hatches. Like, there's some pretty crazy combos you have to do, and that's way too complicated for me to figure out everything usually, so I definitely like having a reference to use for some of the difficult builds. Abandoned is the best music sector? That's right. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So I have enough for cloaking. We have 2 guaranteed stores this sector. I'm going to hold off on upgrading until we see our stores and what our options are. There's really cool things you can do in Auction Not Included, like cold steel generators, or what's it called, like a cold steel plant or power generator or something. Lots of really cool stuff you could do. I'll tell you, I'm really excited for Wednesday, because Wednesday is when I start Planet Crafter. And I know Shogi's played a lot of it, and I think he's a big fan of that game. And I'm just really excited to play a new game that will hopefully not make me rage like Elden Ring and FTL do. Am I going solo? I didn't know you could play with friends on Planet Crafter. I'll be honest, when I stream, you know me, Pivo, I like to play solo. Because unless it's somebody that I'm really good friends with, like you or Shogi or Ramses or somebody, I'm always afraid they're gonna try to, you know, like monopolize the stream or talk a bunch or not let me build what I want to build. You know, I'm always worried about somebody taking over. And that kind of can ruin a gameplay experience for me. Even when I played Satisfactory, I know you can play that with friends, but I just have such a good time coming up with my own builds for that. I like just play myself. No missiles allowed. Yeah, making O2 with water, that's what the half Rodriguez is or whatever. You use an I think it's called an electrolyzer. What is the thing that you put water into and it spews out oxygen and hydrogen? Isn't that an electrolyzer? And you do that with a build that separates the hydrogen into one area and the oxygen into another area, and then you pump out the oxygen to your base. That's how I usually do it. You can invite people who don't bother you, but then other people ask to play and you feel like you're bad for telling them no. Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, the time that I stream is often not a good time for people to play with me. Like, if you're in the US, this is during the workday, so that's why Shogi can't often stream with me. If it's in the UK, it can often be at the end of the workday, so you can play for like an hour and then you gotta go to bed or something, you know? So just It's hard to schedule wise make it often work. Although when we played Grounded, we did have a pretty regular group with Tyler Stead and Ramses and one or two other people I think that were able to play. Okay, I'm being very greedy with my scrap right now. Sector layout's not great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Alright, I guess I'll get hacked too. I can still afford cloaking if I do that. You should really go to bed now, but you're staying up for a bit longer. See, that's the thing. A lot of folks in Europe or UK like hang out for the beginning of the stream, but then if I actually go a full 6 hours, which I've been doing less frequently over the last few months or last 6 months, and I've been enjoying myself more, is I'll have to leave before the before the stream ends or whatever. I didn't save his position here apparently. Actually, you know what? Let's have you on shields and this Mantis on sensors. 5:30 a.m. alarm tomorrow. Yikes. I do not envy you and your job, Pie Boy. 5:30 a.m. I think somebody burned something because I'm smelling something burning right now. My AC just turned on. I hope it's not my lights. I got a new light. One of my light bulbs in my little spotlights went out, and I got a new one. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm smelling burning. Let me make sure nothing's burning in here. 1 second. I have a little air sprayer to make sure no carpet or bugs get in my light that burn up and smell bad. So I don't know what is causing that burning smell. All right, well, hopefully that was just something like a little piece of hair in a light or something that was making that burning smell. Yeah, single spotlight, double fire, basically. Okay, cloaking, okay. Yeah, I have these two little spotlights to light up my green screen, and sometimes I think little hair or dust gets in them, and they get really hot. And then I smell this burning smell. I'm like, oh, crap. Oh, crap. I hope I'm not setting my apartment on fire accidentally somehow. I really wish I could get backup battery, but I don't want to sell anything that I have. The grill at your work had a small fire today. That's another reason I would hate to... Wait, why can't I hear sound? Did I turn off my sound somehow? Oh, jeez. Hold on a second. I can't hear any sound now. Are y'all hearing sound? No game sounds. Okay, I think... I think I dropped something and my stream deck is screwing up here. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. 1 second, chat. Everything's broken. Speakers are muted. Why did the speakers get muted? Okay. I think maybe... Okay, I still can't hear anything. Why does it say my speakers are muted? Sounds. Did it change my default playback device or something? So confused. I'm so confused. Why is everything breaking? I think I hit a button or something. I dropped something and I hit a button and now Are my sounds on? Jesus. Now I have no sound, and I have no idea. I muted it with keyboard. I thought I just unmuted it, and it's still not working. What happened? You can turn... if you... I don't know what I hit. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to unplug and replug in my capture card or something. I don't know what setting I dropped something on that turned off my audio. What the hell? I didn't know there was anything on my keyboard that could turn off my audio. What the actual crap? You can hear music if you turn it way up. I don't hear anything. I feel like, hold on a second, maybe this. Did this get volume mixer? Did something get... No, my speakers are up, system sounds are down, FTL is up. What did I do? I know, fire damage. Make sure that listen to the device, that's all correct. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna unplug and replug in a capture card. Although if I can't hear audio, that means it's on my PC. What happened? Okay, let me restart. Sorry, chat. I hate when crap like this happens. Let me check and see. Okay, my YouTube is working. My YouTube sound is working. Y'all could hear that, right? Seems like my FTL sound just turned off. You heard that, okay. It feels like my FTL sound settings just got muted somehow. Maybe there's an in-game button for muting sound. Okay. Okay, I think it's working. Yes, okay. I don't know what happened. Is there a button for mute? Is there a button for mute audio or something? I have no idea what I hit. Okay, whatever. Sorry, chat. IR professional streamer doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You don't hear FTL. You don't? Well, then you need to check your audio because it's coming through. That's on your end now. Right, free intruders on board. Okay. I do not know what I did there, man. I hope at least the burning smell's going away. All of a sudden, everything's on fire. I smell burning. My game audio stops working. It's mass hysteria. Cats and dogs hanging out together. Whatever that quote is from Ghostbusters. Alright, it's almost time to do a weapon upgrade, I think. Sometime FTL smells like smoke to you, too. Okay. Okay. Alright, back to almost one-shotting everybody. Okay, thanks for no double reward, I guess. Alright, what's my next upgrade? I got cloaking. It's mind control as a system I want. I can cloak his volley if I need to. Good dodge. All skill, MLG, nice speedrun so fast. What a gamer. World record pace. New strap found. Sick cloak. That's hilarious, Mr. Keys. That's really funny. Well, there's the cloaking image. There is the cloaking image. It's positive reinforcement. That's really funny. Okay. Alright, civilian, let's go. Okay, store. If there's mind control, would I want to backtrack for it? I feel like we're going to find it anyway. I really don't want to backtrack, so let's not backtrack. This kind of cheering, you just can't lose. That's right. It's all positivity all the time around here. I would never be all negative and yell at video games or anything. Never have I ever, would I ever. I'm not going to do a... Since this is, you know, MLG speedrun, I'm probably not going to do anything like waiting for crew kills or doing skill training or any of that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm going to try to do this in as few jumps as possible or anything, just because I like to min-max my hard mode no pause or hard mode FTL runs. Listen for a second here. What if somebody made similar cloak with past Rand quotes? Where they're just, F this game, I hate you FTL, all that kind of stuff. That'd be fitting, it'd be fitting. Alright, I want to do this upgrade, but still have enough for mind control. Almost enough. Let me get 1 power, because I can still afford mind control with that. To go along with the missile mod, yes. Okay, I do have manly search protection, free flak 2. I will sell that at the store. I now need to hack your shields. Level 2 shields for the first time. Nope, no deal. Doesn't piloting blue option have the same chances as manually explored? No. Piloting blue option is a 50-50 that you get nothing. Clone Bay, manually search is the only way to guarantee that you gain something. And Clone Bay protects you from the negative, which is a chance to lose crew. Do I get 5 if I go through 4 nebulas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I do. Piloting blue option is 50-50 you get something, and the other 50-50 you get nothing. You get nothing, good day, sir. And Willy Wonka yells at you really loudly. You stole fizzy lifting drink. You broke article something something of the schedule that you signed, sir. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to hack to finish this guy off now. You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! Nice. Get wrecked. Okay, don't have enough power to have all of my stuff online when we jump, so I guess I'll just do that. Jump with no shields, why not? You're a monster! Okay. Deal with borders with no pause because, you know, got to keep our no pause practice when we can. Okay, get 1 more power. We can still afford mind control. Attack the ship. Beautiful. Is that a one-shot? Not quite. Almost. He might have resisted. Alright, let's get 1 more power, even though if that store has backup battery and mind control, I should still be able to afford it with our flak 2 that we can sell. Attack the pirate. Shieldless ship. Well, not shieldless, but no 2 shields, so I don't have to use hacking. Drone. Good doge, good doge. I think I was too late on that, but still, good doge. Nope. No deal. A free pike beam. Well, I had mini beam, whole beam, and double halberd beam to start. I was missing everything except the pike and the glaive beam, I guess. Well, not counting fire beam, anti-bio beam, and... Is there another one? I don't know. Reconstructive teleport, another pre-igniter, a fire beam. Speak of the fire beam, and it shall appear. Okay. I would like the fire beam crew kill phase 1 if I can. So I am gonna buy that. So we could have gone, we could go quadruple halberd beam with Sven maneuver, but it wouldn't really work because beams don't work well as Sven maneuver since you have to hack their shields to get through their shields anyway. But fire beam for potential crew kill shenanigans seems worth. No mind control though. You're back. You saw some parts of the run. Yeah. Madman said I was being pretty... What was it? Negative. I was trying to give feedback. Hey, look at that! Fire beam exact blue option. Show them how to intimidate settlers. Alright. Perfect calculated fire beam blue option. Alright, buy a couple fuel. Forced mantis, at least it's not forced rock or abandoned. I wasn't negative, just salty. Usual. That's what I always am. Okay, alright. Glad to know that's what I'm known for. Just being salty and negative all the time. Or maybe not negative, just salty. One shot? Get one shot, bro. That blue event is cruel, where we set the settlers on fire? Yes. We are literally committing war crimes, yes. Think some of the ships in the list still work fine. Probably better I wait for now. You think you know what happened, though? You started the ship pack with a few ships a couple years ago, and those are not very polished. Both of the ones I tried were part of the original 6. Okay. Well, if you want to... I'd love a flak, but... we're going all beams here. If you want to tell me ships that you think would be playable, you can, but I'd prefer if you'd at least test the ships that you want me to play and do a full run. Or at least half a run, because if you do half a run, you'll realize, oh, I can't get into this room, it's broken. Or, oh, this ion plus laser can't actually do anything to auto scouts. Like, if you can just test some and then say, play this ship, I'm fine with doing that. I just would like you to test them and make sure that they're playable, they're viable, they're a ship that has some sort of snowball's chance in hell of making any decent progress. I just don't want to play a bunch of ships that are, you know, so weak I can't get through Sector 1 consistently. Because your ship, I mean, spoiler alert, got to the boss, but I couldn't beat Phase 3 because I was so far behind because the ship was really weak from the beginning. It's just for the training. Well, that kills him at least. Frickin' fires and my frickin' ship. You won with a few at least, but you think at some point you got more focus on just getting all the weapons scripting to work. Well, I will say the ship that I played first, they had the weapon that was a crew kill weapon was really cool. Like the animations on the shots were cool. The idea behind it was interesting, but the balance of it was just so off that I couldn't do anything. And so it felt like balance and something else went by the wayside. And if that goes by the wayside, it needs work. It needs you to spend some time working on either balance or Wow, I dodged literally nothing. FU, FTL. Or needs to be buffed or reworked or whatever. And that's what I'm looking at when I receive a ship. If it looks cool, great, but it needs to function. More important than anything else, the ship needs to function and feel like a cohesive design that is playable. And it felt like the two ships I played had some pretty important bugs that needed to be worked out. Alright, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're generally the kind of person who tends to fall into weak to be on the safe side, which I guess doesn't work in FTL. No. At least not when I'm playing, because I'm playing on hard difficulty. Do you even play vanilla on hard difficulty? If you do, you might have an understanding of what kind of power a ship needs. But if you don't, a lot of people who send me ships enjoy the modding side, but don't actually play that much, so are not super experienced on consistently winning on higher difficulties. And I could play ships on lower difficulties, but to me that's less fun. So if you can win on normal difficulty, I can probably win on hard difficulty. But I don't know if a lot of the ships that I sometimes get from new modders have even been tested on normal difficulties, so... Yeah, the ship with the glob gun needs something different than a heavy ion. Because the heavy ion... If you just gave it like a dual laser instead of heavy ion, that would help get through shields and crew kill with the other weapon, and still give it something it could do against auto scouts. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. It needs to be a viable ship for more than just very specific ships that it can crew kill with its very specific build you started out with. Okay, 198 scrap. No, there could be a store here. You know what I really want to do? I want to get Double Halberd Beam online. Let's just do that. Going all in on our OP pre-ignited offense. I'm going to agree to offer up this time. And that was the wrong one, I guess. It's fine. There it is. Okay. What's up, Sunday? Found my stream looking for FTL. Question is, what tips would you recommend to someone looking to start playing FTL for the first time? What are some good beginner tips, chat? Pause a lot. Hacking is the best system to buy if you're playing on Advanced Edition. And I recommend playing on Advanced Edition because if you're playing pre-Advanced Edition, it's like you're playing half the game. Flak 1 is one of the best weapons. Cloaking is one of the other best systems. What else, chat? What else? I have an FTL for beginners video on YouTube where I talk about like upgrade order, like you should get second shield by the end of Sector 1 and a bunch of stuff like that. Pretty sure Mike Copley and Crow Revell and some others have some good beginner videos as well. You can point me at having one with the Fed B equivalent first try, and some of the other ships definitely feel strong. There's some I struggle using in Chapter 1, built for more lore actually to the source material than towards balance initially. I think what you will do is look everything over once, adjust and write some patch notes when you have the time, then you can get back to me some in the future. Sounds good, Fliffo. Just let me know. You just let me know when you're ready for me to try it again after you've made some adjustments. Heavy laser, best weapon. Heavy laser is good. I would not say best weapon, but it's good. But some of the best weapons to find early game would be something like Heavy Laser 1, Flak 1, Burst Laser 2, that kind of thing. Like Rand's guide and Mike's YouTube. There you go. I recorded my beginner guide a long time ago, so basically what I did was I played a run with Kestrel A and said, these are the basic things I like to do. And these are like the milestones I like to reach. And then I have had comments on that video like, yeah, just get lucky and get these free weapons and it's easy. Getting free weapons does help. But the point of that video wasn't me showing me getting stupidly lucky. It was to say what I'm working towards on each run. Yeah, most 1 or 2 power weapons can be quite good early to give you a power boost. Because usually my goal is get second shield first, then look for a weapon upgrade if the ship needs it, or get hacking. Of course, it also depends on the ship you play, because boarding strats are very different, and you're going to have different things you're looking for boarding ships. Holy crap, double harbor beam, double hull beam. If only I could have 10 weapon power. So a lot of it's going to depend on what ship you're playing, but for Kestrel A, I would work on getting a win on Kestrel A first. That'll teach you a lot of the basics. I think another note is to actively seek stores often. Yeah, that's a good general tip. Seek stores often. But you also want to make sure you have enough scrap to do something at that store, so it's not always seek stores at all points, but a lot of times you want to plan your pathing around giving yourself the best option to find a store. Advanced Edition, that's just the Advanced Edition of the game, right? Yes, that's when you buy the game on Steam. I don't think they sell the game without Advanced Edition, so you basically have bought it with Advanced Edition. What I'm telling you is in the hangar, don't turn off Advanced Edition, which some people do because they think that'll be a better way to learn the game. I think when you do that, you're just taking away... You're like turning the demo version of the game on rather than playing the full version. You love the cloak? Yeah. Nice touch. Speedrun MLG! This is the MLG speedrun ship. Good players tend to say that systems win games and stores are where games are won. I'm not sure if I've heard that exact quote, but I can mostly agree with that sentiment. This guy's got effectively 4 shields. Ooh, that was a really good bypass there, if I do say so myself. Got a one shot even with the Sultan shield? Nice. Advanced Edition is free DLC. You think anything that doesn't have it would be a really old game version? It shouldn't be a free DLC. I think if you buy it, the game comes with Advanced Edition now. It's just a button you click on the right side of your screen in the hangar. It says Advanced Edition on or off. I have a lot of scrap. What should I do with it? I could just get my weapons instantly. Want enough for backup battery from a store, so let's do that for now. Alright, well, 8 power weapons in Sector 5 is pretty good. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, Fwiffle Force players say that the artillery system is best because it doesn't take up a weapon slot. Yeah, don't listen. Take with a grain of salt certain YouTubers. There are a lot of people who do like tier lists of weapons and systems, and they'll post them on like the FTL Reddit or YouTube. There's a lot of bad information out there. Like, the people you should listen to about good choices in FTL are named Mike Copley, Crow Ravel, Farb, Empowers, Hollow Shadime, Necro Rebel. There's a lot of people out there who are knowledgeable, but there's also a lot of people doing things like putting things out there like Chain Ion is good because it can get down shields by itself. Chain Ion is not good. So there's a lot of bad information out there. Sleeping Dragon, yeah. Used to watch a lot of Vanguard of Valor back in the day when he still played this game. I've never heard of them, so I can't speak to their FTL knowledge. Bigger streamers who play FTL that have knowledge would be like Dolphin Chemist and Lethal Frag. Lethal Frag is who I watched years and years and years ago for getting into FTL. It was 2014-ish then, huh? You generally have good FTL knowledge and play no pause, or you're not a top tier player. Yeah, you want to check people who are consistently either streaming or making YouTube content about the game, because they're the ones who are going to have enough experience and knowledge and community interaction to know what the. It's like if you watch competitive League of Legends. You usually don't take build advice from people who are Copper or Silver League. You take build advice from the people who are, you know, world champions or who are playing in Challenger League or whatever. You listen to the people who are at the top. Because they have enough game knowledge and, hey, we got to look around. I forgot that I was looking for this. They're the ones with enough game knowledge and experience to give good advice. Did I not hack? I thought I did. Should one-shot under construction flagship? I mean, I think I should. You know what one augment would be useless on this ship? Stealth weapons. Because beams do not lower your cloaking time. Alright, get one shot under construction flagship. Okay. We got a heavy laser one, which would be great if I wasn't, you know, one-shot build already. The only advice you need for League of Legends, don't play it unless you're 10. What? Well, don't play it if you don't want to rage. Of course, I would give that advice for FTL too, though. That's good FTL advice too. You just looked up and second flagship is always the same layout regardless of difficulty. Second flagship is always the same layout regardless of difficulty. Are you talking about the under construction flagship? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only thing that changes about that is number of shields based on what sector you run into it. I think. Everything else is always the same. Although I don't know if maybe the level of the artillery the weapons are is higher or lower at lower sector numbers, though. That's a Mike Copley question right there. 2 useless augments here. I forgot this damage stasis pod. Well, I wasn't naming every useless augment. I was just naming one that came to mind based on the weapons that I have. There are many useless augments, like hacking stun and what else? NG medbot dispersals when you have clone bay. Like, I could name a lot of useless mods. Or augments. I wasn't trying to name them all. In the past, there was no hard mode. You wonder if second flagship's connector room between shields and weapons were a foreshadowing for the hard mode. Yeah, it could be. I doubt it was foreshadowing and more like they forgot to change it. That would be my guess. Alright, Force Rock. Hacking stun is worse than useless. Yes, 99% of the time, I agree. Apparently FAR found the 1% time to actually make it useful. Setting fires and stunning dudes in fires, I think. Oh god, you're taking notes about what to add to your mod to make your ships worse. Great. Alright, sure. Let's go pre-igniter double auto reloader if I can. Go full OP one-shot shenaniganery build. Sector in 6, I shouldn't be third shields or fourth shields in rock sector 6, I don't think. A lot of augments are bait, including scrap recovery arm, which should not be bought in most runs unless the run's too rich. Yes. There's a good general tip. Scrap recovery arm is not as good as you think it is. But for new players, it's usually okay if you buy it, because you're probably playing on easy difficulty where you can make a lot of non-optimal decisions and still win the run. But in general, the scrap you would gain from selling a scrap recovery arm is often more valuable than the extra scrap you'd get over the course of the run. Because you need power now to not die in FTL, not power later. Okay. I'm maxed on crew, take him home. Alright, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. So what you're saying is buy the scrap recovery arm so we can sell immediately. Totally not what I'm saying, but thanks for trolling. Thanks for trolling. Could you give me a goddamn break, you cheating ass mother effing game? That's right, Bass Rand. Nice, good doges. So my pilot is max, my engine guy is nowhere close to max. Do you even have level 1 yet? 3 more dodges. Anybody have engine training already? Mr. Keese, he's my pilot. I guess I could put Mr. Keese on engines and put Charlie on piloting. You know what? I think I like that. I think I like that. Yeah. That'll work, that'll work. Although, does anybody have shields? Just the guy who's on shields, okay. Best do the sensible thing, go to bed for work tomorrow? Alright, Pie Boy. Thanks for hanging out, sir. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Bake and cook all of the things. All of the delicious, delicious things. One shot. Nice. On a random note, how much would you consider taking an early explosive replicator if no weapons, bad ones were offered in Sector 1 as Rock A? Actually, yeah, explosive replicator is one of those where situationally can be huge. Certain boarding runs where you have a bomb, explosive replicator can be the best augment you can find. And Rock A, if you don't find weapons, or even if you do find weapons, but you have the choice for explosive replicator, it's a completely viable option to get that. Explosive replicator is one I'd call situationally very good. 6, 5, 4, 2. Okay. Alright, I have Clone Bay, so... Oh, alright, good. We got lucky on that event anyway. Didn't even have to pick red or blue. The 50-50 for crew death. Get blasted. Yeah, but explosive replicator is quite useful in certain situations. Not just Rock A and you can't find weapons. Just like drone recovery arm situationally can be a run saver. But I would usually not recommend buying the thing. Let's get empty rooms here. That'll kill him probably for sure. Full beam. Okay. Thanks for boarding, humans. We appreciate you feeding our mantis. They get ornery when they're hungry. Okay. Like a alligator's got so many teeth and no toothbrush. Come on, no resist. Beautiful, no resists. Nice, didn't even take a solar flare. Get wrecked, solar flare. Rock music, second best music after, well, Abandon and Rock probably are the two best tracks. Last Stand's pretty darn good too. Pretty darn good too. You're right. You're right. It's pretty good. Every track is good, but I think Rock and Abandon are probably my two favorites. All right, store. What are we looking for to store? Another automated reloader, I guess. I'm maxed on crew. We have a one-shot build. I guess I'd take a glaive beam if there was one offered. Would we swap from double halberd hull to glaive if we get the option, maybe? Check for glaive beams. How meme-tastic of a run is it if I'm looking for glaive beams? Yeah, that's a really weird sector layout. Completely split in half. Gotta make sure I plan this out correctly. I think I am, though. The cloak image is so goofy. MLG, so fast! World record pace, new strat! It's a personal best! Your favorite would be Last Stand, Rock, and Hacking Malfunction. Nice. Okay, 24 scrap, minimum scrap reward, it feels like Sector 7, and no double reward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Crappy sector layout. What's up, Semi8? How are you doing? Love this cloak, yeah. I mean, triple halberd beam, but again, I have my 8 power one-shot beam build already. How many jumps do we have? 9. Let's get one more fuel. We should be good. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to one-shot with this build instead of one-shotting with some other build that includes glaive beams. You could make a ship with the weapons in that store. True, true. There's halberd beam and burst laser 2 and something else. Pretty good, pretty good. But it's no double halberd beam, hull beam pre-ignited though. MLG strats. Okay, don't care about the fuel. The funniest missile sounds to me are the ones that are just a groan. I am done with life and all that it entails because of what FTL has done to me. Those are my favorites. What is this life and what am I doing in it? Okay. Okay. I am at my wit's end and I don't know what to do about it. Never gets old, that's right. Okay. Alright, well that's level 3 cloaking. Let's sit here and hang out for a while, I guess. Get deleted. Cut in half by my beams. Nice double reward, beautiful. Have all of my missiles, nice. Gotta love a sell 15 missile event at the end of the run. Alright, well we're definitely OP enough to dive, so let's dive. Instead of MLG strats where we get as few jumps as possible, let's get as many as we can. I probably should have dove, should have dived, should have dove a lot more times this run.
Frickin' Neo over here. Frickin' Neo.
Actually, I don't know if enough fuel to get out of here if I don't get fuel here. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, force shield, why not? Rock crew, beautiful. Power and backup battery will be our last upgrade probably. Alright, get one shot. Elite fighter? Who's elite now? You're in a bunch of elite pieces flying through the galaxy. Alright. Okay, so we have our fire beam ready. If we have not enough time, we got a crew kill. The care about repair stations. I mean, one would probably be fine for drone parts, but I think we're okay on drone parts. Actually, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna go get one repair station, then we'll be very fine on drone parts. No issues now. Oh man, hacking my hacking. That is so rude. Oh god, I didn't even killed it. Okay. Cost me a drone part and I can't one-shot you for longer. There's that one shot, please. Nice. Made me waste an extra drone part. Don't make me waste a drone part. It's wasteful. Do I care about the repair? Usually you get more scrap if you avoid repairs, I think. I feel like the ship fights are worth so much scrap in Sector 8, potentially. Especially if they're an outpost fight. Good no-pause beam practice here. Aiming my beams back and forth on no-pause store, huh? Nothing I really want to sell. Maybe I'll go there after phase 1 of the boss if it's still up and sell fire beam. Okay, this is not enough time, so need to crew kill this. Fire beam and mind control. This should definitely be doable. Oh crap, is fire beam too slow? Will this work? I think this will work. Okay, I will hit the shields once, weapons once. There we go. That's why the doors are effed up. That should only be 2 or 3 ships you need to fix. Well, that's good to hear. That's not too much you have to do to fix it. Less work is more gooder. Nice. Alright, I need to kill him without... Well, I need to kill his crew without killing his ship. Alright, shields are burning, so... Yeah, I'll still hack it so I can make sure this guy's on fire. Good. Alright, hurry up and die, human. How much health do you have? That should kill you right there. Beautiful. Not enough time, not enough time. Okay, what upgrades do we want? I could do Cloak 3 and... Well, can't do any more power. We're maxed on power. Piloting, I guess. So many extra value points. Whoops, I have my fire beam still. Okay, it's fine. We'll go into the boss fight, then we go to the store after, hopefully. Okay, we do want fire beam up for this phase 1. Level 3 mind control could be pretty insane as well. Alright, so we fire beam, crew kill, while halberd beaming the missiles to get those offline. What's the hack? Not weapons or... Okay, Clone Bay, perfect hack. If I could choose, that would probably be the hack I'd choose. And we are pre-ignited, so I can instantly do this for once, so that's nice. Don't have to wait on fire beam to charge. Could you give me a goddamn break, you cheating ass mother effing game? Beautiful. Level 3 mind control. There. Maybe should have waited till I got into the shield room, maybe. Alright. Wow, double fire spread. Really good. Really, really good. Potentially damageless phase 1 and get really good crew kills. Nice. Couple crew kills there. No misses allowed. If I do that, they should leave that room and go die in a fire. I love it when they die in a fire. Okay. If that guy dies, and that's the last guy alive... Oh, okay. There. There we go. Last guy alive. Please don't die in a fire, actually. I need you to live. Good. That should do it. Perfect phase 1. As long as that guy doesn't die. Okay, good. Fire burn him down to finish it. Beautiful. Now, can I go to the store and sell my fire beam? Nice! Okay. Okay. So I can even sell this that we don't need anymore. And one-shot him for phase 2 and 3. I think this one-shots phase 2 and 3. If I do it right. Anything I care about at the store? Not really. So, have some bonus doors. Let's swiggity swaggity sensors it up here. Okay. And these should be 2 one-shots. If we calculate the amount of health, he's got 22 health. We do 2, 4, 6, 8. We do 16 with these 2. And we need another 8 damage with this. And I think we do 9 damage if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the best whole beam swipe. So it should be... Should be a one-shot. Where'd my rocket crew go? He's on piloting, okay. I should have practiced this with no pause, honestly. Been good practice. There we go. Nice. What flagship? I don't see a flagship. All I see is empty space and pieces of metal floating through the air. That's right. MLG sensors. Best sensors you could possibly get. World first sensors. World record sensors. Alright. Now, technically, we can't one-shot phase 3 because it got Zoltan Shield. But once we're through the Zoltan Shield, then it's a one-shot. I know, all I see is a flagship-shaped hole in space. Alright, this. Does that one-shot the Zoltan Shield? No, sad. There. This is what you do when you play no pause. You cluck that as late as possible, which should last for the overcharge. There it is. Yep. Okay, and there's a different swipe here. I think it's that. GG, the MLG ship. World record pace, new strap found. What a dodge! The Speedstrel. The Speedstrel. What a fun ship. From Mr. Keys. There's only one ship left in that ship pack, and it looks like some sort of crazy Fed A type ship. All right. How many jumps? Because we didn't do MLG 48 jumps. What do we do? 103 jumps. We're what's the opposite of MLG? Minor league gaming, or I don't know, noob league gaming. Ultimate Federation weapon, a speed runner. Third run. Well, I've already done 3 runs, and I'm not going to do a 4th run for the day. Thus far for the Mauler, you fix the glitch door layout. You change the med bay to have 2 slots. Artillery system now starts fully upgraded. That's some good upgrades. That makes that sound like a much more viable chip there. So I am going to call it a day. I know I've been doing shorter FTL streams lately, but you know, it's FTL, and I don't know. I feel like, should I apologize? I feel like I shouldn't need to apologize. If I go long, I go long. If I go short because we get 3 runs in, it's still a good day of streaming. So I am going to call it a day there. We're going to play some more FTL Hard on No Pause tomorrow. Work on getting our 5th win in a row. We're going to start a new game on Wednesday and Friday this week of Planet Crafter. So it's FTL, and honestly lately my hands have been hurting, so it's good for me to get a little more rest in if I can force myself to rest and not game as much. So my friends, hope you had a good time. I hope you come hang out for FTL Hard on No Pause tomorrow, and it's good to see you all. Thank you for the new subs, the Prime. It was great to see Tucker come by today, and all you awesome people hang out all the time. So until next time, peace out, happy gaming. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I'll see you all tomorrow or whenever, and good luck on your own FTL gaming. So y'all have a great night. Peace out. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.